Hi guys, Irina here and welcome back to my channel where I review everything tech. In today's video, let's open the box with the new OnePlus 9 Pro. I got mine in pine green color and I also got a case and the OnePlus Buds Z, so let's get straight to the unboxing. So, in the box we get the OnePlus 9 Pro 5G itself. A quick start guide with a SIM tool and stickers, a Warp Charge 65 power adapter, and a USB-C to USB-C cable. Honestly, it took me a while to make up my mind when it comes to color. I was choosing between the Morning Mist and the Pine Green, but I think I made the right decision since the OnePlus 9 Pro looks beautiful in this color. As you can see, it has a matte finish, unlike the OnePlus 9 Pro in the Morning Mist color. You can't really see the fingerprints on the back of this phone, but anyway, the good thing is that I got a case for my OnePlus 9 Pro, so let's open it now. This is the OnePlus Sandstone bumper case in rock gray color. And let's see how it looks on the phone. Well, honestly, I thought the color of the phone and the color of the case wouldn't really match, but you know what? I think it looks pretty dope. This case has this texture on it, that's obviously why it's called sandstone. It feels really good in my hand, and the most important thing is that it's so grippy. I think this is one of the grippiest cases I've ever used. And let's open this box with the OnePlus Buds Z. This finish is called Stephen Harrington Edition. By the way, these earbuds came as a gift when I did the pre-order of my OnePlus 9 Pro. Wow, the case looks so cool. Let's open the case. These earbuds look crazy and I love it. These are definitely gonna be my favorite earbuds for a while. And also here in the box we get a USB-A to USB-C cable, some ear tips in different sizes, and a manual. Okay, let's get back to the phone. We have a 6.7-inch AMOLED display on the OnePlus 9 Pro. It's slightly curved and it looks like we get a really sharp display on this phone, with QHD plus resolution and pretty high pixel density. When it comes to refresh rate, of course, this display supports 120 Hz, which is great. By the way, we have a pre-installed screen protector on this phone, which is always a nice touch. And I must say, this phone feels really comfortable in my hand since the shape is quite slim and it's also got a good weight to it. My favorite alert slider is on the side here. Overall, when it comes to the design of this phone, I absolutely love it in this pine green finish. This color is like a mixture of blue and green and it looks absolutely beautiful. The camera module looks nice on this phone, and speaking of the camera setup, we have a quad camera here, including a 48 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, an 8 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 2 megapixel monochrome camera. This time around, the camera on the new OnePlus 9 Pro is co-developed with Hasselblad, which creates a premium feeling of the whole camera setup, but I'm really curious to see how good the camera performance is on this phone in the real world, and at the moment it's too early to make my final verdict, but let's take a look at some of my first photos shot on this phone. And let's take a look at some videos. The camera on the OnePlus 9 Pro supports 8K videos, and looks like more and more phones are beginning to pick up this feature since we're slowly moving into the 8K world. But as I previously mentioned, guys, I don't really feel like I need 8K since 4K is more than enough for me, at least for now. Let's switch to the front camera. We have a 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of 2.4, and let's take a look at some selfies. And let's test the sound quality and the video quality of the front camera. So, how does it sound? Let me know what you guys think. The thing that surprised me on this phone was the location of the fingerprint sensor. It's significantly lower on the OnePlus 9 Pro than on its predecessors, so it may take some time to get used to it, but overall it works great and it's really fast. And speaking of other security features, we have the Face Unlock on this phone. When it comes to battery, we have 4500 mAh on the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I need to spend more time with this phone to see how good the battery life is, but my phone just died, so it's a good opportunity to do a charging test. Let's unpack this 65-watt charger and a cable. Let's go. So, in 15 minutes, this phone is already at 50%. In 30 minutes, we have 98%. And wow, it takes just 32 minutes to fully charge this phone from 0 to 100%. But why am I even surprised? OnePlus has always stood out when it comes to the charging speeds. I'm also really curious about the wireless charging capabilities of this phone, since the OnePlus 9 Pro supports 50-watt wireless charging, which sounds amazing, but in order to actually get this fast wireless experience, you will need to get this OnePlus wireless charger. And I already ordered mine, but the package got lost, so yeah, lucky me, hope I'll be able to get it eventually. Speaking of the internals, this phone runs on Snapdragon 888, my favorite Oxygen OS here with all the customizations and features. I love it. We get 12GB of RAM and 256GB of unexpandable storage on this phone, and looks like in the US there are no other options at the moment. $1,069 is the price for the OnePlus 9 Pro in the US right now, and yes, it is quite expensive, but we'll see if this phone is worth its money, so stay tuned for my comprehensive review of this phone as well as the camera comparison videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video!